Let's talk about the free agency moves of a team that decided to go all in on their current players and try to maximize their Super Bowl window over the next 4 years. Yes, I'm talking about the Buffalo Bills. But before we talk about who the Bills re signed in free agency, which is the bulk of what they did, let's talk about who they lost, which includes cornerback Rasul Douglas. He is still currently a free agent. And wide receiver Amari Cooper, who is also a free agent, but I really do believe this dude will be on a team before the season starts. I vote the Pittsburgh Steelers, but who knows? And then in recent news, they lost linebacker Von Miller on a 1-year, $6 million deal to the Washington Commanders. And finally, the Bills lost the barefoot assassin himself, wide receiver Mac Hollins, on a 2-year, $8 million deal to the New England Patriots. Now let's talk about who the Bills gained in free agency, which includes defensive tackle Larry Ogunjobi. He signed a 1-year, $6 million deal to come over from the Pittsburgh Steelers. And defensive end Michael Hoyt. He signed a 3-year, $21 million deal from the Los Angeles Rams. The reason I'm talking about these guys collectively is because they both received a 6-game suspension for violating the NFL's policy regarding performance-enhancing substances. So both of these guys will be on the shelf for the beginning of the 2025 season. Now a couple players that actually play to start the season, which includes edge rusher Joey Bosa. He signed a 1-year, $12 million deal to come over from the Los Angeles Chargers. Bosa is a player who's dealt with so many injuries over the past several years, but he is a solid edge rusher when he is healthy. But the Bills need him to be available to play 20 potential games, and he just hasn't been that reliable to do so throughout his career. Lastly, the Bills signed wide receiver Josh Palmer on a 3-year, $29 million contract to also come over from the Los Angeles Chargers. The Bills are committing to a wide receiver who really hasn't put up big numbers consistently. However, he is definitely a versatile guy who can make big plays down the field as well as short receptions in the slot. This man is now wide receiver 3. And now get your popcorn ready because we're going to talk about who the Bills re-signed in free agency, and buckle up, it is quite a few people. We'll start with running back Ty Johnson. He signed a 2-year, $5 million deal. And linebacker Terrell Bernard, he signed a 4-year, $40 million extension. The Bills really have a clear trend that they see their Super Bowl window being open from now until 2029, which is why they re-signed a lot of these players to 4-year deals. The Bills re-signed wide receiver Khalil Shakir. He signed a 4-year, $53 million extension. He is coming off the best season of his career by far, catching 76 passes for 821 yards and 4 touchdowns. He was also tied for 3rd in the NFL in total yards after the catch. Him and Josh Allen's connection is elite. Josh Allen has completed 80% of his passes to Shakir over the last 2 seasons, which is the best in the NFL in that span. Like and subscribe for part 2.